Are you ready? That was a good face. You're like,
yes. I didn't know you were filming. Oops. Unfiltered.
unfiltered.
Hi, I'm Randy Donley. I'm once again here with Susan.
Good morning.
on Friday.
Good morning.
Susan's back again in.
I did a thing. You ready?
You did a thing.
You ready for the reveal?
I'm ready for the reveal.
Okay, because now you can tell me. We'll have a vote. Okay, blonde Susan or brunette Susan? Ah! My kids hate it.
Who is that? Who's the woman behind the mask?
I don't know.
Go.
Anyway, I'm now a brunette Susan, so
With bangs,
we'll get rid of this. Yes,
Susan's
I know.
got
My
bangs.
kids said I went back a couple decades, so you tell me that the voting starts now. Blonde or brunette, Susan? Beard or no beard, Randy Donnelly. Anyway, let's not talk about me.
No.
Let's talk about this fabulous
wanna talk
auction this
about
weekend.
Yes, we're here for obviously for a purpose, and that is to show you what's going on at Donley Auctions here in Union, Illinois. And Susan,
I
man,
am excited about this auction tomorrow.
we do have a really super auction going on. Native American items, cowboy items, items from the Wild West town.
Yes, yes.
It's really a great auction. But I also was surprised at, we really never sell furniture, but we've got a great
Got some
furniture collection.
And I just love the way our crew has staged this auction. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, the power of suggestion. This is it right here, folks. We're going to take you on a little tour
sell it.
and show you what the auction looks like.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Randy, I think we should start with this jewelry cabinet with this turquoise in here coming up for auction tomorrow, Saturday, November 22nd. Check this out. Look at these items. Aren't those great?
Sterling silver and turquoise.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, in the 1980s was this the rage.
I know.
Crazy.
Some people who would love this. This could
totally.
hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dancing with that one on. Yeah.
But you know what? It's still
great
popular,
item. Yeah,
and
very
it'll sell
popular.
well.
All
So
right.
if you've got any at home, let us know.
All right. Good idea.
But we wanted to show you the furniture collection.
Let's go
this way. The furniture collection, actually, it all came from one man, didn't it?
It sure did, and he has passed away since.
Gentleman in Elgin,
I feel
Illinois,
bad he's not going to be able to see
collected Mission Oak
how
furniture.
everything looks here.
And Mission Oak Arts and Crafts, kind of that 1905 period. And so many people use this in ranches and
Log cabins and
yes, they'd very
Homes out
often
west.
decorate the seats instead of leather. They would put cowhide on the seats or Navajo blankets and
Yeah,
stuff, and just
it's great.
kind of remodel it into a really Wild West look. It was it's a great period. But for those of you who just understand good furniture,
quality of how this was made.
this period of
I
time.
can't speak on that, but I do know that it's made differently than most furniture.
Well,
Yes.
it's
like all of
real
this
oak
on
for
here?
one thing. It's
Yeah.
not veneer, and the furniture here, most of what you're seeing here is all, actual names. I mean, like Limbert or Stickley and that, and it's all signed pieces. Very, very good collection. So definitely, if you're getting this on Friday before the auction, because the auction's tomorrow.
Auction tomorrow starts at 10 a.m.
Definitely go to our website, donleyauctions.com, and take a look so you can read about each piece because
Yeah,
it's really
good stories. But
quite a
this
collection.
just turned out so nice. I love the way they staged it. Looks
And
great.
look at Susan. I wish I could gobble for you, but Thanksgiving coming up, folks.
Do you want to put this on the centerpiece of our table? I don't think so.
No, it could be the centerpiece of your table, though. Not going to be ours.
It's lot number 1294. William Parker and Sons, established 1868. What a great little display piece.
Yeah.
One of many great things. Again, preview is tonight between, noon to 7 p.m. Tomorrow morning, also you come in at 8 a.m. and I'll let you in the doors.
So now if Karen gets this done early enough, you'll be able to see it and still get here before 7. Karen, I want to thank Becky again for standing in for you.
She did great. She should do this more often.
So we only had a few people tell us that
They really thought it was me? What? Becky? Becky, talk about a good sense of humor and a good sport.
Yeah.
That's what I love about our employees, for sure.
let's move
All right,
along.
let's keep going.
Look at here, we got a full mount buffalo. Oh, Chucky. Pottery, basketry, all kinds of
great
great Native American items, because this once again came to us as a collection. We didn't necessarily collect this up, and a lot of it did come out of the Wild West town. If you do have a collection, we've got another Native American auction coming up that you can get your items into. So whether you've got one item or a whole collection.
A whole collection, we'll take it, right?
You bet.
One of the most interesting condition reports we've been getting on this auction are about these baskets. One thing they are always asking is how many colors are weaved into the basket?
Wow.
So I would have never thought to ask that question, but apparently that is how you know the age of these items, how many
Really?
different colors are being used. So John, our expert in this field, has been answering all those questions. So if you do have any, definitely email us at info@donleyauctions.com. We'd love to answer any questions you have. I've got guys who are specialists in this category.
This is an old 1860s
I love this.
blacksmith shop sign hung again at the Wild West town on display for years and years, 50 years.
Where was it? At the Wild West town? I don't remember
in our
seeing
blacksmith
it.
shop.
On the blacksmith shop, okay.
Yeah.
Like you said.
And again, it is exceedingly rare, old, and
Up for auction on Saturday.
yeah, 1860s blacksmith shop sign, trade
Right.
sign hung in front of a blacksmith shop.
Okay.
Surveying equipment. Again, this is extremely early, probably from the 1820s and 30s, when they were surveying the country. This is what they used to survey the United States. It was just wide open ranges at that period of time.
Can you imagine that job? I
yeah.
need you to go tell me how many miles it's going to take to get there.
Well, think about that. Think about Lewis and Clark.
Yeah.
Here's a couple canoes, guys. Go survey
Go
the whole
explore.
world.
Yeah, go explore. Tell us what you find.
Oh my God.
I just love this. I would have to say this is probably one of my favorite items in the auction.
The buffalo
I
coat.
just love this. Isn't there another one over there?
Yeah.
Okay, there's
You missed
two.
it.
Two buffalo coats.
Your favorite item. She loves it so much she touches it and walks away. Okay, so we're not going to talk
I
about
shouldn't
that.
even be touching it.
But Susan loves it.
Well, you want to talk about it then, smart guy? Tell me about it. Go ahead.
Okay, I will tell you about it
Okay,
as
I
a
knew you
matter of
would.
fact, because not this one, but the other one, we actually got from a man years ago whose father had worked at the Chicago stockyards in Chicago. All the, people never think about this, that in the city of Chicago, cattle used to be, they'd have cattle drives and actually bring cattle in on rail and walking down the streets through the city of Chicago to the stockyards, where, of course, cattle were butchered and meat was sold and everything. But the other coat was worn by a person at the stockyards because it got so cold in the city of Chicago, the Windy City, of course, that the buffalo coat is what he wore to work.
I'll be darned.
Items keep rolling in the door. Look at this. A person just brought this in yesterday.
Yeah, tell me about this. I know you guys were going, that's standing
Oh,
your hands in your
this is
pockets. This is cool.
fabulous,
That's kinda
fabulous
cool.
chair.
That's
This
really
is,
cool.
again, what they used out on the ranges and the ranches. I mean, this is Yellowstone type of stuff, from the movies. And
great.
a gentleman brought this in. He found it and was hoping to get it in this auction, but we would not have time to promote it properly, so it's going in the next Wild West auction.
Part two.
So again, if you've got more horn furniture, it was very, very popular in the Old West, the Wild West period of time and everything. we're looking for more. But we're not necessarily looking for the reproduction stuff that, was made overseas just as souvenir stuff. We're looking for the real deal like this one.
One question we're going to ask at Thanksgiving is if you could have dinner with anyone, alive or dead, who would you want to have dinner with? I found mine. It's right here. Right here. This guy. Isn't that great? Some great framed artwork that's ready to go.
Wait a second. Repeat that. Wait till you hear this one. What? Okay, go ahead, wise guy. Susan just said if you could have dinner with anyone, Thanksgiving dinner. With
not Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, I thought you just said that.
No, not Thanksgiving dinner. Just dinner. At Thanksgiving, that'll be a question we ask. If you could have dinner with anyone.
Okay.
Who would you want to have dinner with?
You said alive or dead, anyone, and you pick.
A guy in a picture frame.
Okay, we live in Union, Illinois. Yes. Okay, right next to Marengo. Mm-hmm. Years and years ago, a woman in Marengo brought this out to the Wild West town, and she said, "You guys need this for the display at the Wild West town." Martha Olinger, sweet lady, antiques collector, antiques dealer, and everything. She gave us this poster. Look at this 4-color print, Marengo's Romance of a Century. They used to annually recreate this whole Wild West show, I guess, in Spencer Park. Imagine this, and look at, they've got buildings on fire.
Wow.
They've got,
What year is this?
A stagecoach going through, uniformed soldiers. I mean, how cool was this that they created this? And this is from the 1930s. Okay. They were doing this in Marengo, Illinois.
And what's the chances that Donley's Wild West town comes to the area, the same area, in 1974?
How about it?
Wow, it was
pretty
meant
cool.
to be. Meant to be.
Picture of Jim Obos, the guitar-playing photographer. Just want to give a shout out to Jim with JPM
Photography, your dreams captured.
Your dreams
We're
captured.
capturing all these dreams of sales.
That's right. Oh, that's a good tagline.
And his wife, Becky, it was the stand-in last week with the Susan mask.
No, that was Susan.
She knows all my poses. Come on.
Sounded just like her, too. Yik-yakking at Randy.
Nice. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
Randy.
check out the podcast from last week.
Okay.
All right, Jim, back at it. See you later.
Another turkey, another centerpiece for you for Thanksgiving. You got 2 chances.
Look at this beautiful display, Randy, of the Rough Rider jacket.
You know, we have talked about this before, Susan, on one of the podcasts, but it's time to do it again.
Look at it.
And that is this. This is the real deal. The Rough Riders who charged up San Juan Hill with Teddy Roosevelt, a gentleman right from Hampshire, Illinois. This is his jacket and hat from when he charged up San Juan Hill with Company D.
This is an item we are not shipping, by the way, and it needs to be hand carried to its new home, or it should be in a museum, honestly. So tell us why.
So it's a passenger pigeon. I think of pigeons, carrying messages and everything else. No.
This one had
I was all wrong.
Bigger job.
A passenger pigeon got its name because it's a migratory bird, and they passed through the area. They were always going somewhere, so it's a passenger pigeon coming and going, and that's how it got its name. They were used by Native Americans as a food source, and they were hunted to extinction.
I'll be darned.
So very early on, so they're extremely rare because if they were already extinct in about 1912, we're going to say that, who was out there mounting birds or preserving
back
them?
Then?
So extremely rare. Most of them are in museums. They are legal to sell. So yes, very, very rare item.
Okay, coming up next, check this out. Randy's going to take a tour and walk around the Wild West town, and I heard there's a surprise, so check this out.
Hi, I'm Randy Donley, and of course I'm here at the old Wild West town, and how perfect, because tomorrow we're having a big auction of Wild West memorabilia from the Wild West town. We're going to go into the yard right now. The old gates coming from the restaurant on in, and the place is right now closed for years and abandoned, so to speak, and we're selling off the contents of the old Wild West town. So here we go. Wait a minute. What do we have here? What a surprise. Who is this?
Howdy, folks.
Joey O'Brien. My God. He's still here.
I've never left. I truly have never left.
Joey O'Brien is here today to help us talk about all, the old memories of the Wild West town and everything. Now, Joey, when I met you, you came here with your father, who was a reenactor in our World War II days and Civil War, and you were 5 years old.
If even that.
Maybe not even. And so for years and years, I've known Joe most of his life.
I always joked as your father when I was a little kid that, oh, Mr. Donley, one of these days I'm going to come work here. And he said, you come see me when you're old enough, and I got a job waiting for you. And I did. The day I turned 16 and had a car, I came down here and he hired me. I've been here for forever.
Well, you used to work in the territorial jail,
Correct.
I know that.
Yep.
And you would arrest people and everything. How many years did you work here?
On and off about 8 years in the park.
Good memories?
Absolutely. But some of my longest friends are from kids I worked with here. I still talk to them to this day.
You're still friends with
Yep.
them? Lifelong memories. And I can't tell you, folks, how many people actually met here and got married meeting here and everything else. So there was a lot of weddings and what we would call museum kids born.
Yeah, that's
because
very
of
true.
Meeting at the Wild West town.
Very, very true.
This is the outfit that you wore.
This
And
is-
what character did you portray
basically,
here?
it was a retired cavalry officer or, recently discharged cavalryman that didn't have the money for other clothes. So he kept wearing his uniform.
Let's take a walk around. Karin, do you have time to walk with us so that you could film a little of this? Give me the camera once. Which one is filming right now?
Both of them.
Both of them? Okay. I want to make sure everybody sees Karin. It's so strange to see the park closed because, of course, this was such a fun, exciting park back in its day. We do every now and then have some people sniffing around that say they want to reopen the park, and it is available, folks. If you want to open up a small theme park, it's 24 acres, zone commercial, everything you could possibly want. Look at, here's the old carousel that is on its way to Govert's right down the road, who has a pumpkin patch farm. You used to work at the blacksmith
I did.
too. I remember Joey pounding out horseshoes. We would put your name stamped into a horseshoe, doing it on an anvil, heating it over the old forge and everything. And the clinking sound of an anvil was so cool. So here's the remaining set of the Wild West town. It used to seat 450 people in here per show.
3 times a day.
Were you one of the actors who would do the high falls?
Yes, I was outlaw number 2.
And we're walking down right now to the old gold mine, which was one of the most popular attractions here at Wild West town. That and the train, of course. The train is still here. Train is still available for sale. It's the original train from the Brookfield Zoo. And from the Brookfield Zoo, it went to Rockton, to the Wagon Wheel Resort. From the Wagon Wheel to Donley's Wild West town. And Joey, I gotta believe you worked a lot down here.
I did. You got to work with so many little kids. The kids were always so happy. You could do the trick of, oh, hey, look behind their ear with the gold, piece of gold. Or, if you saw one little kid who was just having too much trouble, you'd just kind of do the little pocket trick with some gold up your sleeve, and you'd kind of sprinkle it in a spot and then go, oh, hey, Mom, why don't you have them look over here? do anything you can to make their day better. You know, make that magic pour.
And when I worked here, I had another trick. I had a stone in one hand and a really big piece of pyrite in the other. And I'd say, anybody care for a piece of gold? And I'd close my hand and I'd throw the other hand and the stone would go plopping in the water. Everybody'd go running and scrambling trying to find the big piece of gold, but still in my hand. It's all a memory now. And the auction is this weekend, but we're going to have more auctions, not just one. This will take 3, 4, 5 auctions to sell off all the contents from the Wild West town.
I heard you were a guest on a radio show yesterday. How did that go?
That I was. As a matter of fact, Matt McNeil show. What a nice guy. Radio show at Elgin.
We've got here coming up Saturday, November 22nd. This is Cowboys and Indians auction. Tell us a little bit about this.
You know, it's really a fabulous auction because there's such a variety in there. We've taken 2 various collections from people who specialized in Native American pottery and basketry and everything. So we've taken those collections and then we've combined them with a lot of the Western memorabilia from the Wild West town in Union, Illinois, that my family owned for 50 years. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Me and Ryan are set up at the Sports Spectacular in Rosemont, Illinois this weekend. We'll be here all weekend to kind of push consignments, bring in stuff, and just get the word out who Donley Auctions is, because we're only 45 minutes from the show. Pretty much one of the only auction houses this close to the show. So come check us out, visit us at the booth, and we will see you at the auction.
This is Joe.
Come on.
I'm fine.
You're freezing out.
I'm not freezing.
Okay.
Thank you.
We refer to him as Joe. I call him Joe Air. Mike calls him Joe Heat.
I'm just Joe.
And he's busy putting a furnace on for us over at Wild West Town. Wild West Town may be closed, but that doesn't mean the maintenance stops. D5 is right from Marengo here, and D5 Ironworks also owns D5 Ranges, which phenomenal gun shop and the gun range. So if you're a shooter out there and want a good place for target practice, go to D5 in Marengo.
Say go to D5 in Marengo again, facing this way. Just because it wouldn't hear you.
So go to D5 in Marengo, facing this way. We're going to have to climb up when
No.
we get it up over there. Then we need you up on there so when they put it down. Okay?
No, that's okay.
So for now,
I'm Susan.
that's Tucker, and I'm Randy Donley, and we'll see you at the auction.